Auto, strictly LeeKonks. Halloween Howler main event, 35 laps of distance and a stout field on hand. Hold on tight, it's going to be a good one. Next time by. Michelle Fishpansky on the point. Gil Bradstreet outside. Matt Robinson third. Fourth, Bobby Bouchard. And fifth is the 29 of Mad Max Dolliver. Green flag set to fly. Fishpansky and Bradstreet. Green flag in the air. We're underway. Fishpansky gets the jump on Bradstreet. Bradstreet bounces off the 99 of Matt Robinson. Bradstreet already loses 2 positions. Matt Robinson is second. Mad Max Dolliver up to third. Here comes Rob D'Almeida now down underneath Bradstreet. Cars bouncing off each other right behind D'Almeida. Down the front straightaway, full contact auto racing here at the Star Speedway here on Holiday. Oscar Leclerc down through the grass. Out of harm's way for the moment. We're going to see what happens here. And Scotty Fraser going to throw the yellow caution flag, number 1. All right, so caution flag number 1 for the 45 of Oscar Leclerc. Spin through the infield grass. He's back underway. He'll rejoin the tail end of the field, and we're going to have some lineup adjustments being made here. Green flag in the air. Scotty Fraser on the stand, looks him over, lets him go. We're back underway. Once again, Fishpansky gets the jump, this time on Matt Robinson, but Matt Robinson fights back on the outside, down back straightaway. Side by side for the top spot. Fishpansky gets a real good run into turns 3 and 4. Matt Robinson hanging tough on the outside groove. Fishpansky sideways down the front straightaway, hangs onto it, but she's going to lose the lead. New leader, Mont Vernon, New Hampshire driver Matt Robinson. Here comes Mad Max Dolliver now. Dolliver down underneath Fishpansky. Fishpansky tries slamming the door shut, and she does. They make a little bit of contact. Dolliver's there now. Down the front straightaway, Max Dolliver to the bottom side on Fishpansky. He looks to take over the second spot. Down the back straightaway, gives spot number 2 to Max Dolliver in the 29. Fishpansky back to third. Up front, Matt Robinson trying to run away and score his first win in a long time here at the Star Speedway in car 99. Fishpansky hung out to dry now on the outside groove. Going to lose the 3rd spot to Steve Dufanet. Probably the 4th spot to Rob D'Almeida in the 78. D'Almeida, the fill-in driver. That's the championship car 2 years in a row with John Cashman behind the wheel. But today is Rob D'Almeida. D'Almeida underneath Fishpansky up into the 4th spot. Right behind them, they are full contact with Bolduc Bradstreet in the 44 of Jim Storrs. Bolduc now down underneath the bottom side of Bradstreet. He's going to bring Jim Storrs with him, and it looks like Tom Mackey as well in car 51, Massachusetts. Bradstreet now going to get hung out to dry. Mackey going to go by next in car number 51 down the back straightaway. Up front, it is all Matt Robinson right now. He's broken away. Max Dolliver broken away as well in car 29. Battle right behind them between D'Almeida and the 78 and the 78D of Steve Dufanet. Now 2 veterans going at it for the 6th spot on the racetrack. Jim Storrs in the 44 and the 9 of Ron Bolduc. Those 2 not afraid to swap some paint. Jim Storrs bounces off the side of Ron Bolduc, excuse me. Storrs and Bolduc full contact for the 6th spot. Give it to Jim Storrs in car 44 down the backstretch. That'll heaten up for the 3rd spot now. D'Almeida starting to get antsy in car 78. They are still full contact for spot number 6 between Storrs and the 44 and the 9 of Ron Bolduc. Storrs finally clears Bolduc. Bolduc still going to go to work. Now D'Almeida pushing the 78D of Dufanet up the racetrack, trying to find a way by. Mike Humphrey in trouble in car 22X further back in the back. He gets it back on the racing surface. Having his hands full in car 22X. Up front, Matt Robinson starting to reel in some lap traffic. Kenny Durrell going to be the first to go a lap down to your leader, Matt Robinson. Dolliver hopes that Matt Robinson gets caught up a little bit in lap traffic so he has a chance at the top spot here in the early goings of the 35-lap main event for the Woody's Auto, strictly LeeKonks. Rob D'Almeida still going to work on the 78D of Dufanet. Look right behind them, 6th spot, starting to heat up again between the 9 of Bolduc and the 44 of Storrs. This time Bolduc to the bottom side. Right behind them is Billy McCarthy in the 90 New Hampshire. He's having a nice run. Billy McCarthy right behind that battle for spot number 6 right now. There is cars all over the Star Speedway battling it out. Matt Robinson in the 99 puts the 20 of Kenny Duralt a lap down. Duralt the first car to go a lap down. Here is a gaggle of cars up ahead of your leader, Matt Robinson, all fighting for position. Billy McCarthy now down underneath Jim Storrs. He moves up into the 7th spot. He's going to work on the 9 of Ron Bolduc. Tim Boyle right behind Storrs as well, your heat race winner in car number 90D. Mike Humphrey down pit road in car number 22X. Matt Robinson now puts the 45 of Oscar Leclerc a lap down. The 31 of Jerry LePage going to be next in line. Long battle for that 3rd spot still going on and starting to get pretty physical now. Bolduc up the racetrack off car number 9. Him and Billy McCarthy going at it. McCarthy down to the bottom side on Bolduc. Smoke showing out of the 90 New Hampshire. Halfway home that time by at the line for Matt Robinson. 18 down, 17 to go for your leader, Matt Robinson, who is in a gaggle of lap traffic right now. Right in front of him, Kenny Scott and Dennis Dumas battling for position. And your leader is going to be boxed in here. Now Matt Robinson going to look low, make it 3 wide down the front straightaway. Your leader, Matt Robinson, trying not to waste any time in car number 99, made a bold move there to get underneath Scott and Dumas, and now goes underneath Watson in car 46. Matt Robinson continuing to lead in car number 99. Watson with trouble in car 46. He's off the pace and up the racetrack. Stays out of the harm's way and looks like he's going to head down pit road. Steve Dufanet still feeling heavy pressure from the 78 of Rob D'Almeida. Michelle Fishpansky back in the battle as well. Battle for the final podium spot heating up. It's Dufanet in the 78D, D'Almeida in the 78, and the 1% of Michelle Fishpansky. Up front, Matt Robinson has been flawless thus far in car number 99, driving a very clean race, working his way through lap traffic, and Dollar has been unable to make up any ground in car number 29. A lot going on the racetrack right now. Keep an eye on that battle for the final podium spot between Dufanet, D'Almeida, and Michelle Fishpansky. Billy McCarthy now sticks his nose into the battle as well in car number 90 New Hampshire. He's right there sitting in the 6th spot. Your leader, Matt Robinson, down underneath the 19 of Jeremy Scott to put him a lap down. Bobby Bouchard way up the racetrack down the front straightaway in the 97 car. This time by, going to be 10 laps to go. 10 to go at the line for your leader, Matt Robinson. 10 laps to go. Tom Mackey with problems in car 51. He gets pit side. D'Almeida and Fishpansky made contact for 4th. Fishpansky and D'Almeida made a little bit of contact. Michelle let Rob gather it back up, and she goes right back to work. Dufanet's loving the battle going on behind him. He's trying to work his way by Oscar Leclerc and hang on to that 3rd and final podium spot. Clear racetrack ahead of your leader, Matt Robinson in car number 99. Max Dolver gets down underneath Jeremy Scott, and he has a long ways to go to catch that 99 of Robinson. Dolver down underneath. Scott clears him. Now Fishpansky gets to the bottom side on D'Almeida again. They make more contact. Right behind them, full contact from 4th on back. Now Tim Boyle with problem on the front straightaway. Tim Boyle looks like a flat right front tire after he got in. Caution flag on the Speedway. Caution on this track. Chief starter Scotty Frazier saw some fluid on the racetrack from that 90B of Tim Boyle. That's why the caution was thrown. Boyle heads pit side in the 90. Fishpansky and D'Almeida having a nice little chat on the racetrack, and this changes everything now. 28 down, 7 to go in the 35-lap main event for the Woody's Auto Strictly LeeKonks here on Howler Day. green flag set to fly. Scotty Fraser going to look the field over. Green flag in the air, nice even start. Woody Sato, strictly LeeKonks back underway. Down to the turns, 1 and 2, pretty even. Now Dolliver going to lose the second spot to Steve Dufanet. Dufanet dives to the bottom side, down the backstretch. And Steve Dufanet pull another one out of his hat here. He loves these long distance, strictly stock races. He's down underneath Dolliver in a second, going to try to go to work on your leader, Matt Robinson. Dolliver fighting back on the outside groove now with a 29 car down the back straightaway. That's exactly what Matt Robinson wanted to see. 5 fingers in the air this time by from Chief Starter. Scotty Fraser, cars bouncing off each other from third on back. D'Almeida got into Dolliver, and then Bolduc had to get into D'Almeida, but everybody keeps it headed in the right direction. Dolliver feverishly working the back bumper on Steve Dufanet, but they are all chasing the 99 of Matt Robinson. Robinson once again has been flawless all race long. He's trying to hang on here in the closing stages of the 35-mile main event here on the 32nd annual Halloween Howler. Billy McCarthy down underneath Ron Bolduc. He's cracked the top 5 in car number 9 in New Hampshire. 3 to go at the line. Matt Robinson continues to lead. Dolliver working the back bumper on Dufanet now, trying to find a way back by and back into the second spot. 2 laps to go at the line this time by, 2 to go, and it's all Matt Robinson up front in car number 99. Dolliver still working the back bumper on Dufanet here in the closing stage of this one. White flag going to fly this time by. Final trip around for Mont Vernon, New Hampshire driver Matt Robinson. Dolliver going to try one last time to find a way by Steve Dufanet, but it's not looking like it's going to happen. Billy McCarthy working Rob D'Almeida down the back straightaway. Checkered flag in the air. Your Halloween Howler strictly LeeKonks winner going to be Matt Robinson. Second at the line, Steve Dufanet third, Dolliver fourth, D'Almeida, and fifth to the 90 New Hampshire of Billy McCarthy. We'll head trackside. Down here in Woody Zotto, strictly LeeKonks victory lane. How about a big round of applause for your winner today, Mont Vernon, New Hampshire driver Matt Robinson. Well, Matt, you worked your butt off for this one. You didn't want to see that caution at the end, I'm sure, but the car was stout, no doubt about it, all race long.
Yeah, I didn't want to see that caution, but you know what? Let the tires cool down a little bit, and then gave it one heck of a run, and then see what happens.
All right, I know you got some people you like to thank that make it possible for you down here tonight.
Yeah, I want to thank F&D Auto and Truck in Lineborough. Unfortunately, they're not here today, but and then my Uncle Robbie, my Aunt Sandy. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be doing this, and my family and friends.
All right, your winner today here at the 32nd annual Halloween Howler, the 99, Matty Robinson. And coming home in the second spot, big round of applause for this driver, Raymond, New Hampshire driver Steve Dufanet. Well, Steve, I thought we were going to see one of those old classic Steve Dufanet things when you come in strong at the end, but you just kind of ran out of time, and Matty was pretty stout up front.
Yeah, this second place is like a win. I was happy for third. This car was such a handful that entire race. I'm sure I'm slowing down a lot of people out there, but man, was this thing a handful. But that was a fun race. I want to say congrats to Max. I want to say congrats. His name. Congratulations on the win. I want to thank everybody that gets it done for us every single week. Sigmund's Metalworks, my Uncle Russ, my father, Tanzella Roofing. Auto Value is huge for us, and everybody that gives us a hand. All right, second spot today, Steve Dufanet in the 78D. And rounding out our podium finish here on Howler Day number 1, nice round of applause for Londonderry, New Hampshire driver Mad Max Dolliver. Well, Max, I thought you might have laid that restart at the end, but you didn't like that outside groove. You tried getting back by Steve, put on a good show, and you closed out the year with a solid podium.
Yeah, I was on that restart. The 99 just took it right, but we'll get it next time.
All right, third spot here today, the 29 Mad Max Dolliver.